Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Kuro no Kiseki. Last episode, we are just about to start, making more progress. Sirigar on their way to the red. Talk to the dude with the green cap guarding the door. Alright, let's go to the red door. Ah, you're the people from yesterday. If you're looking for Professor Cronkite, he just left. Do you need something? Sounds like we just missed him. Now that you mention it, the end's going out more recently. Do you know where he went, Nadir? We're looking into the whole deal with Callaghan going missing too. Tell us what you heard anything. I see, well, I assume he's not heading out for anything work-related. He's been a regular at a certain restaurant recently. He's normally around there right about now. And that restaurant would be... It's a traveling case. A food truck named after its owner, Wiley. He doesn't have a fixed place, though. He just goes around town on a whim. The professor seems to enjoy trying to predict where the cafe will be, but I still have no clue how he does it. Oh, I have the same pick truck that we asked around that yesterday. He did say people from the Institute go there a lot. Yes, and I don't really know how he decides where to go either. Well, no use stalling on it. Would it be better use of time to just go where we saw him yesterday? Maybe we'll find some customers who remember where he's going next. I've heard from some students he was out in front of this church in Craftsman Street last night. He was there until really late, so it's probably safe to assume that that's the last place he went yesterday. In that case, we should head to Craftsman Street and ask about his whereabouts and then follow his trail. Awesome, let's go straight towards the chapel then. Next, Red, we're not going to the chapel yet. Talk to two researchers, Cindy and O'Leary. Oh, it's right over here. What the? Oh yeah, we could go to the teleport. Okay, over here. Seems like he completely recovered. Glad you came in to check in today. Yeah, I don't want to excuse any more trouble for everyone at the lab. I still can't believe that the Professor Callaghan went missing. Oh, I was surprised when I got the news yesterday. It seemed like the result of the crime they're investigating, but... You see, I don't think if all you help people... I should just throw everything away in the middle of a project. I won't lie, I do feel some resentment towards him, but I never wanted to turn out like this. Cindy. Yo, sorry to interrupt. You're Cindy, yeah? Vaughn always starts with a conversation with yo, 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 yo. Okay. Oh, you're the solutions office that came to investigate yesterday, right? I'm Cindy, but what do you... Just some questions about a request we're working on. Sorry to bother you right now, but do you mind helping? Basically, your name turned up most out of anyone during our info search yesterday. You're the one that sent the request to investigate the harassment. I'm sorry, I don't think you have the wrong person. Hey, it wasn't you. No, everyone just found out about your request today. Obviously, I couldn't put up with how Callaghan's become. I considered the time and time again quitting the institute. Wonder if I should just give up on research. Maybe it'd be better if I just disappeared. And if I'm here because I respected the professor so much, I never once thought about accusing him. Really now? If it wasn't you, then who could our client have been? Well, we did come across some suspicious stuff during our investigation yesterday. I don't have any proof. Do you know who Aster is? Aster. He's one of my colleagues from Callaghan's lab. I saw him morning at the briefing. I heard muttering some things to himself there. The note I left in the message book was missing. If they collected some evidence, I need to get it. Stuff like that. First I've heard anyone named Aster. Who's Aster? If he knows about the memo left on the message board, then there are decent odds that he's our guy. He tells us where we may find him around now. So he said that since we can't use the lab right now, he'll find a good couch to rest on while he's working. Imagine he's somewhere in the institute. Got it, thanks for the info. No, it's fine. Now that Callaghan's gone missing, it's not just about the harassment anymore. All my colleagues are feeling overwhelmed right now. If Aster does happen to be your client, then please tell me. Okay. We still need to find both Callaghan and Cronkite. Maybe now this Aster person. I remember during my time when I played CS4,
こっちじゃないね。
when I was like, you know, straight for 20 hours, no breaks. And then when I finally reached my limit, I didn't feel sleepy whatsoever. But I had no choice but to sleep because no sleep meant it'd be bad for your system. So yeah. At the time, I didn't like the fact that I needed to sleep, but I had no choice but to, you know?
そうだね。
In short, if I apply this theory, I could simplify the calculation formula. With this working, how it does, I should go back to the lab and type some things out. No, while it's too shaky to put the proper uses in, I need to be more useful to the professor. That's why Hey, Esther, right? Cindy, he told us about you. I'm just asking you to see, but you are? Arkwright Solutions Office, of course. We're looking for the guy who posted our request yesterday. I thought so. I wasn't sure if you actually come meet me in person. None of you accepted my request, as well as the fact that you went in and confronted the professor directly yesterday. I saw you going in and out of his laboratory. Awesome, that makes things quicker. Sorry for doing things as we please. But judging how you phrased your request, I'm assuming you may have liked it if you could have resolved things more amicably. Ah, yes. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Can you tell me quickly how your conversation with the professor went? Sure can. Evidence as voice according to previous stage, and how the talks with Professor Callaghan went. I see how he responded how I thought he would. I was curious what he thought about all his researchers, but it seems like it'd be difficult to persuade him. More importantly, now that things have come to this, I feel you. Since what happened to the lab makes it clear it wasn't some ordinary break-in, I was really worried about it. Originally, I was planning to filing a lawsuit only a last-ditch effort, but now things are way beyond that. On that note, it seems like you don't just hate him, do you? Of course not, he's just a man with overflowing talent and passion for his work. That's why you mean that after he used us like nothing but tools, I still want to keep looking up to him and respecting for him, pay attention, but no one but me. That's what we call simping. Seems like everyone's in the lab saying the same thing, What did you say just now? The thing about angering me more than anything was the fact that meeting that guy behind our backs. The fact that he was going out in there so often and seeking around. After I showed so much respect, why would you just set me aside like that? I'm sorry about that, I'm just ranting now. No, it's fine. I feel like this is going beyond a loanable level of respect. I mean, we heard yesterday there are people who started spouting weird shit because they're too stressed. Aside from that, didn't you just mention something else pretty important? Truth is, we're investigating Callaghan's whereabouts as part of another request. If you know anything that Mary could you tell us? Of course I can. I always sort of watched what he was doing a lot, so I may know more about him than others. In that case, when you mentioned that guy, who are you referring to? Well, judging by his clothes, he's probably an outsider. Seemed really friendly with the professor. Unfortunately, since they always meet late at night, I can never really get a good look at his face, though. What about the out there you mentioned? It's an outdoor research facility. You should know about it, right, Silicion? Yes, it's an outdoor building out in the canyon, but why do you go somewhere out like that? Not too sure myself, but either way, it seems like he's going in and out from there on the occasion. I work hard to make him notice me and all the other researchers, but why was he with that man? Alright, thanks for the info. I think we got a lot to think about here. Have to be obvious. Please find a professor for me.
任務完了。お疲れ様でした。
はあ、上出来だ。
報酬が振り込まれたわ。
Can I please get Law 3? No, Law 3? What? What is this BS? Alright. Go to Craftsman Street toward the red.
行こうか。
Oh yeah, as I'm recording this, there was a tweet that caught my eye today. You guys want to know what this is? There is a comment in CG Inferno's Twitter that says, Kuro 2 already? Fuck, I'm getting bit with EA with the releases. I'll probably end the series with Hajimari Reverie, not just love Red and Fee. And she said, I don't think it's enough to put me in a rehash of Class 7 story so soon. I'm like, bruh, that's a lot of stupidity from this guy, from what I'm seeing. I'm like, okay. According to Nadir, he shouldn't have been somewhere around here last night. However, it seems like he's not here anymore. Oh, you guys, you searched for Wiley's Cafe. Yeah, more or less. Oh, gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can for you. I got a late night dinner last night. After I finished eating, he closed up shop and seemed to head off toward Newtown. But he opened up shop there this morning, yeah? He's a freewheeling dude, so I can't make any promises, but... God, he was serving food in Newtown around this time now that you mention it. Sure, but it doesn't really feel like he's got any set routine. Regardless, it's not impossible that someone that there may have seen him. If no one at least, it may be worth investigating there. In that case, let's head to the front of the hotel, same place as yesterday. Thanks, man. Not a problem. I hope you can find him somehow. To the hotel.
さあ出発しよう
My parents are home. Talk to Elvis. No. Alright, and again. You guys can hear my parents. You guys have to deal with that. Okay, next, Greta. Well, I didn't exactly have high hopes for anyways, but it looks like we missed him. Guess we gotta ask around for info again. Pain in the ass. And the feud here is super good. The fatal flaw is just how hard it is to find. I'm really lucky to bump into him right before he moved today. Now I could give it my all at work this afternoon. Now it looks like we just hit the jackpot. Excuse me, miss? Oh, you other people were investigating the harassment case yesterday. Oh yeah, I managed to finally get in touch with my researcher friend who's been not responsible for a while. Does that have to do with that? Oh, sorry if we made you worry, but no different case. We were looking for someone right now. He's at that traveling cafe. Do you know where he is? Oh, Wiley Shep. He was just in the plaza about 10 minutes ago. Teddy seemed to be changing location earlier than nowhere. So as he left as soon as he finished eating, but seemed to be heading towards the Craftsman Street. Really? Dude's just heading back to Craftsman Street now. Guy's just standing around in circles. I don't think he's out of the way. I don't think that's out of the way for him. He moved places all the time at random, even within the same district. Hey, maybe we go searching for him. We can still make it. Let's get there quickly before he moves again. Backtracking? Not in my game. How much backtracking is there in my Falcon game? A lot of backtracking. Yen. Finally found you.
カトル
Cronkite.
それに裏解決屋だったか。そろそろ来る頃だろうとは思っていた。
We met him twice yesterday, but he's the one currently advancing the Republican Army's technology. He's been developing new weapons with that humanoid that almost won single-handedly, it seems. Yes, given being responsible for testing those weapons, his name does pop up quite a lot often in Marduk. It's quite an honor to be remembered by such an esteemed scientist like yourself. I always guess why we're here.
ああ。君たちの立場と昨日あった出来事、そして事件を考えればな。キャラハン教授も困った人だ。動力ネットや供給網の異常、マフィアとのつながりだけならまだしも、巡り巡ってこうして私にまで面倒事を運んでくるのだから。
How did you... Wait, what? Did you hear about it from the CEO?
いや、あくまで論理的な帰結だ。彼の研究内容とタイミングを考えれば、市内の異常との因果関係は導き出せる。加えて出どころ不明な巨額の資金、説明のつかない異変という要素。ここ数ヶ月、共和国各地で起きた不可解な事件とも符合する点も多い。近頃勢力を広げているというアルマータ関連といったところか。
Huh? You already figured out that much? Then yen.
だったら
Researcher is someone who formulates his own hypothesis and conducts numerous experiments to prove it. There's no value in a conclusion reached by skipping the core process.
そう、いつも言っていることだ。あくまで自分でたどり着くといい。お前も研究者の一人ならばな。フィオとゼロスを完成させた時程度なら手を貸してやらないでもないが。 それでは失礼する。私も私の研究で忙しいのでね。
This damn Four Eyes is way too annoying. After we came so far. Agnes? Understood. Please wait a moment. Kinda thought there were any researchers that reach every last one of their conclusions themselves, are there? They use their predecessors finding these as a basis of discovery even more, don't they? Huh.
その側面は否定しない。それで
How do you feel about a little information exchange? They have the key to all these unexplained abnormalities. If you set aside the time for us, I think we can make it worth your while.
Oh?
You mean? No. Are we gonna tell him about the Genesis? Think about Agnes's. It's our bargaining chip, but it's supposed to be a secret.
いいだろう。見せてもらおうか。ここ数ヶ月、共和国各地の事件の背後にあったはずの何か。アーティファクトでもなく、1年半前のシンギュラリティでもない。鍵たるフラグメントを。
Well, I had no choice but to show him the Genesis, do we? This is literally a war of info. This is... now I understand. Quatre, analyze the device. Can I touch it? Of course I don't mind. Judging by how it's aged, it only seems to be a few decades old. It can't be an artifact. It's pretty intricate, but the button layout and values indicators may have to mean something. It seems to have similar technology to clocks for around time of the orbital revolution. It's far more complex than any I've ever seen. There's no doubt a genius made this. No way. Was this created by? I'll offer you passing marks for your assessment in the professor's place. This is an experimental device that served as the foundation of orbital technology, as that our master was involved with. The 8 prototype orbits created by C. Epstein. And this is one of the Genesis. I had not thought that it still existed to this day, however. I'm actually quite touching something crafted by Professor Epstein himself. How did you get something like this, Agnes? Well, sorry, gonna stop you there, even though you're related to the 3 disciples. It's like I said before we showed it to you, we don't want you mentioning even the existence to anyone outside this room. I can hold up our promise. However, now I see. I believe I know why you all come to Basel. I suppose I owe you something of equivalent value. I'll tell you some more details about Callaghan's research, the Genesis. Great, we all heard he developed the Republic's last generation of weaponry. Take it, this is military related too? Well, he always has been painstakingly focused on his physical engineering. In a sense, however, whatever he's doing serves to challenge that problem. He wants to utilize a certain physical phenomenon based on a certain thought experiment as a weapon. I see, so that's his use of the Genesis. Nani? Huh? Can't be. If you're from Marduk, then I'm sure you heard about something about it. Naturally, such a weapon is merely a daydream. Even with the most cutting-edge technology, realizing it would be impossible. Of course, this is assuming he hasn't found some breakthrough. That's all I could say. I'll be heading back now. Hey, wait a minute. I don't get it at all. I'm not in the habit of exposing other people's research before it's even published. I believe that his hints I keep giving you are sufficient enough payment for you showing me this little curio. I'm sure my peer there can figure out the rest on his own. Man, what a stubborn-ass researcher has lines they won't cross, huh? That's how Yan is. Quatre, then, what he said... What does he mean about a thought experiment?
博士とキャラハン先生が以前話していたことがあるんだ。
Thought experiment?
物質の最小単位の反応融合を利用して 莫大なエネルギーとして取り出す技術、絶対に実現できない。いや、してはいけない悪魔の仮想兵器、リアクターウェポン、そんな風に呼ばれていたよ。
Reactor weapon. I see. It's like I understand, but it hasn't hit me yet. Yeah, it's just scary thinking about talking about it. As of now, it should be only thought of as a thought experiment, a theoretical existence. Going by Marduk simulations, the thought of such a weapon arising are practically zero currently. But it would be a breakthrough that couldn't happen yet, even with the use of parallel distributed processing. Yeah, I agree. I don't think the master behind the incident of a year and a half ago could do it. Callaghan's accepted such an impossible challenge. Leaving this guy to his own devices is getting more and more worrying. Yes. No matter what, we have to find him. Oh boy. The Genesis reactor weapon. I think we realize a lot here. It's the fact that Callaghan's researching how to make a reactor weapon big enough. Even if the odds of it happening are near zero, there's still all sorts of dangerous byproducts that could be developed in the process. And it's likely those are what Amada's aiming for. Well, for our one clues that he's got a lab somewhere out in the canyon. It's an old building, but one he goes in and out of on occasion. Shh. Should we head out right now then? We want to get there before the guild or the police or even the CID comes snooping around. I agree. Once we have our equipment in order, we should head to Ouge Canyon. Got it. I need to contact Ren about this later. How much CP?
この調子でいくぞ。
評価ランク更新させていただきます。
おう、もらっておくぜ。
We got a new driver. What's this new driver? Gimme. Okay, this new driver is called... It's a 5-letter one. It's called Nebulous. Nebulous has Spark Edge, Chrono Drive, Aerial Dust, Obsidian Ray, Plasma Spear, and Pluto's Nova. Alright. Alright, let's head towards the Luge Canyon. Ouge Canyon.
では向かいましょう。
1:10 p.m. Alright, we go on foot from here. Make sure to don't overlook anything. Roger. I have to say, isn't it pretty nice if we could finally ride together? Yeah, you're right. I've become more comfortable than I was before. See how I adjusted a lot beyond just expanding the frame. I'm sure it cost a lot of mirror and effort, didn't it? Oh, you notice. You're damn right for the suspension eye. You shut the hell up and save that for later. Anyway, we came here for yesterday, but... Yeah, you came out here last night, didn't you? Apparently something about Rosette's work. It's fine. Sure Quattro already knows. I see. Marduk-com's satellite. You were the one who had sent it. Terribly sorry, I wasn't hoping to interfere with the observations. No normally I would be bothered by it, it's more reassuring than anything at this time. Yeah, Fios and Zeros are here. Oh, you brought the roof along too this time. Terrestrial attack model, huh? It seems pretty capable. You have high hopes for him. Fios, begin searching the canyon for Zeros. Keep an eye on this perimeter. Acknowledge, Quatre. We're looking for the research facility on the outskirts of the canyon. There may be enemies lying in wait, so we should proceed carefully. Quatre can now use the craft Frockion Fang. Alright, we're gonna swap party members. Let's bring Aaron this time.
これは効くよ。
What's this?
来て、頼んだよ。
この機
Oh.
は逃しません。
ここだ。
バン様、
崩れた。決めろアーロン。
ここだ。
Anyway.
見とれたかよ。
決まったね、アーロンさん。
Did this place open? What the? Is that a monster?
それ。
What is that thing?
手強そうだ。
そこだ。
面白い。
そこだ。
よし、やるか。
そこだ。いや、そこだ。
チャージアタック使用可能だよ。
いや、そこだ。いっけー。は
落ち着いて対処するぞ。
そこだ。それ。ロックオン。照射。バンさん。
任せたリゼット。
ここだ。
アーロン様、
決めろアーロン。
暴走客。続けやバン。
行けカトル。
今です。この機は逃し
ここだ。少しは成長できたかな。
Huh. Have we went under before? I don't think so. It's our first time being under. We never visited above, but I want to try above.
危険度 A 以上。
やー。
皆様ご注意を。お手並み拝見いたします。
そこだ。
チャージアタックの
チャンスだ。一気に決めるぞ。
シャードアタック発動。
決めろやメイド。
ご用捉えました。や
チャンスだ。
ここです。
フィーバータイムだ。
ここです。
行けよこと。
もらった。
この機はな。
もらった。
バン様、
フィーバータイム。
今です。
Ooh.
行けよこと。
もらった。
リゼットさん。
おまけだ。
制圧完了。次に
ト
参りましょう。
レジャーを感知したよ。
さすがの仕事ぶりだ。リゼット。
Extra?
コアライム、レベルアップだよ。
What is this extra? I'm actually curious. We're in red. It adds inflicts strength plus 6. Adds 3. No, it's not. That's not it. I'll check it later. Oh wait, it's burn 2. It's burn 2, isn't it? Okay.
敵集団発見。注意しないと。バトルスタートです。
そうだ。もう一度。
スタンデスシャーミネーターのチャンスです。
おまけだ。チャンスだ。そうだよ。
バン様、
よし上出来た。
甘いお茶受けをご用意しますか。
Keep her going, boys. Whew.
あら、
We'll check down there later. Right
悪
now.
くねえじゃねえか小僧。
ブーストゲージ再開よ。
For now, we'll focus only on the top side.
トレジャー発見ですね。
Although we do need to open his slots too, so let's also keep him up.
な
And we still haven't seen an
ざっとこんなもん
S-craft
って
from
な
him yet,
素
so
晴らしい演技でした。
More quartz is what I care about.
ざっとこんなもんってな。
やるじゃねえかアロン。
And also, check our items real quick. Alright, good.
強敵だな。気をつけろ。さあ始めるか。
やっシャードアタック発動。
もらった。
アーロン様、今です。
行けよ小僧。
これは効くよ。オプティカルカノン。バンさん。
こいつは効くぜ。
続けよバン。
しびれろ。
Boom.
任せたリゼット。
おまけだよ。
Alright, good.
期待以上の成果かと。
お見事ですリゼットさん。
Oh boy. What's this? Man, I'm assuming we could have explored here this whole
やる
time.
じゃねえかバン。
Oh well. Or we could easily go around.
バトルスタート。そこだ。
な、ざっとこんなもんってな。
脅威だ。警戒しよう。そこだ。やー。それそこだ。
私にお任せを。僕に私にお任せを。シャード展開して挑みましょう。
Concentration at work here. We're about to eat some food soon, so after this recording.
続けよバン。
こ
Anyway,
いつは効くぜ。
バン様、
終わりだ。
I probably have like 200 gigs of Kuro or 100 gigs of Kuro by
これ
now.
は効くよ。それ。
この機は逃しません。
決めろよメイド。
ご覚悟。せよ。カトル様、
やっはっ。アーロンさん。
ここです。
やったか。
Oh,
お粗末様です。
I got another craft.
当然だな。
What is this new craft? I'm actually curious.
トレジャー発見ですね。
EP3. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me.
メンテナンスモードに移行。属性専用スロットだよ。スキルが更新されたよ。
Much better.
一気に決めるぞ。
Huh? What remote? Jared?
速攻で決める。
Okay. Let's keep going.
な、ざっとこんなもんってな。
素晴らしい演舞でした。アーロン様。
Alright, give me a boss battle so I could challenge myself even further. Why would it take the remote with me?
決まったね。アーロンさん。
Really think I bring the remote up to my recording? Muting mic for a bit.
加減はいたしません。アクセスブートアップ。
チャンスだ。食らえ。
バン様、
チャンスだ。
慎重に参りましょう。やあカトル様。
アーロンさん、
決めろアーロン。ぶった切れ。こちらの番だ。こいつは効くぜ。呪いぜ。食らいな。
チャンスだ。オプティカルカノン。リゼットさん、任せたよ。
逃がしません。シュート。シールド展
こちらの番だ。こいつは効くぜ。
ブースト全開よ。スキル発
しびれろ。
返り討ちだ。
決めろアーロン。
決めろやメイド。
ご容赦。コバルトカーテン展開。
チャンスだ。サテライトキ
助かります。
悪くね
チャンスだ。こいつは効くぜ。
続けろバ
終わりだ。
トレジャーをレベルアップだ。
相手が悪かったな。
甘いお茶受けをご用意しますか、バン様。
油断せず行こう。
コバルトカーテン展開。
チャンスだ。
ブーストチャンス決めるわよ。
行くぜ。こいつは効くぜ。
ブースト全開よ。
こっちだ。そらそら。
なめんじゃねえ。劣化山。
チャンスだ。これは効くよ。これは効くよ。ロックオン照射。 リゼットさん。
はあフルブ
こいつは効くぜ。
正解よ。スキル発動よ。
しびれろ。
はあ
リゼットさん。
行くぜ。決めろアーロン。
劣化山。
チャンスだ。
ドライブ開始。出力最大よ。ドライブ開始。シールド展開。
チャンスだ。
続けば
終わりだ。
それ。
カトル様。はあ
リゼットさん。
参ります。
真打ち登場だ。
お手並み拝見いたします。チャージアタック使えるわよ。シャードゲームにチャンスです。
そこだ。せやスタンだ。
そこだ。
せいほらスタンだ。せいこいつは効くぜ。逃がすかよ。吹き飛べ。行けカトル。
やっはっ。
押せ。
リゼットさん。
スキル発動絶叫。
ここだ。
アーロン様。ここです。
見とれたか。
やるじゃねえアロン。ブレてやがんぞ。
いいデータが取れたかな。トレジャーを感知したよ。トレジャーを感知したよ。
オーグメントを調整するのね。 お姉さんがサポートするわ。
モードに移行したぜ。
お宝じゃねえか。
トレジャー発見ですね。お手並み拝見します。カード展開のチャンスです。
そこだ。
失敗しちゃいなさい。
ほら崩れた。ほら先手必勝。こいつは効くぜ。切り裂け。
フィーバータイムだ。行けよ小僧。
リゼットさん、ここだ。
バン様、ブーストチャンス決めろ。
切り裂け。よし、上出来だ。
助かりましたバンさん。
区切りですね。休憩なさいますか？
生き返るぜ。
What the? Violently dignified winged beast Loa Graham. A giant bird monster. Giant bird monster. Seems like a griffin is going to be really powerful. Must be a master of this area or something. Let's drive it away. Feel Zero's attack. Okay, trot it. Bow. Okay. My bad, guys.
借りは返すぜ。
ブーストチャンス決めるわよ。
行くぜ。
ブーストチャンス決めるわよ。
行くぜ。
フルブースト全開よ。お見舞いよ。
呪いぜ。くらいだ。行けカトル。
はあ、
飛ばせ。決めろやメイド。
アクセスブートアップ。シールド展開。
なめんじゃねえ。
慎重に参りましょう。アーロン様。
大走脚。決めろやメイド。
ガンガン行くぞ。
ドライブ開始。
こいつは効くぜ。
フルブースト全開よ。お見舞いよ。
覚悟を決めな。せい。バ
But you didn't like the bit, guys?
ブーストゲージリミット解放。はあ、
リゼットさん、それ
カトル様。
行くぜ。
フルブースト全開よ。スキル発
覚悟を決めな。せいバンダーライスレイダー。
ブーストゲージリミット解
フィーバータイムだ。ほらよ、暗いな。気張ってけよ。
放。ここです。
行くぜ。派手に決めるぜ。せっ舞い上がれ。ほーらんべ。
崩れる逃しません。
上限突破だ。
ドライブ開始。
それ
カトル様。
チャンスだ。
スキル発
呪いぜ。嫌いだ。
はあ。
リゼットさん、
シールド展開。
チャンスだ。
カトル様。
ゼロス飛びかかれ。アーロンさん、
ここです。この木は逃しません。はあ。はあ。
リゼットさん、
ダメ。チャンスだ。
油断は禁物だよ。
そうだよ。フィーバータイムだ。
最大だ。
ここです。この木は逃しません。
ガンガン行くぞ。
アクセスブートアップ。
シールド展
そこまでだ。それはっ、
ここです。
フィーバータイムだ。派手に決めるぜ。せっ舞い上がれ。ほーらんべ。
ブーストゲージ上限突破だ。
食った食った。満腹だ。ゴチになったぜ。